you think about?
Or
Just
pap.
know that way. Or pap. Yes, hot
Whatever
pap.
hot.
And we're here.
Yeah. And as a matter of fact, we are here for you. The Authentic Woman Show is your weekend starter.
Yes.
So whatever it is, let's start with the Authentic Woman Show, and then let's see how the weekend goes. And I tell you, the weekend is promising. It's going to be good. It's going to be, fun-filled, and especially for Dr. Kaytee, today is a very special day.
Yes,
so
yes.
we are going to have a very long weekend.
Yes.
Because today is Dr. Kaytee's birthday.
Yes, today God gave me the grace to clock another year, and I'm
Another
grateful to God.
beautiful one.
Very beautiful.
And the
one.
truth is, you are not even looking at like that age.
I'm 57 today.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I'm so proud of God.
I'm so proud of you.
Yes.
I love this woman. And I also
you.
hope I'll grow up one day to be like you.
I love you. You grow up better.
Congratulations and happy birthday, Mama.
Thank you.
I
I'm so
celebrate
happy.
you. Thank you for being a blessing. Thank you
Oh,
for being a
thank
blessing to me
you.
and many other people. Thank you for being an inspiration. And of course, thank you for affecting a lot of lives.
Thank you so much. And we give thanks to God for His grace. And you out there, you are in a position to affect many lives. So simply put a call through. Tell them, key into this program where your honor and integrity are watchwords.
Yeah, so today let's start the Authentic Woman Show. Tell a friend to tell another friend. Tell a lady to tell another lady. Tell a woman to tell another woman that it is our show. And it's time to level up. You know how we do it. It's time to set high standards for ourselves. It's time to love ourselves again. It's time to evaluate and reevaluate ourselves.
It is time to also check how far you've gone in the journey. Yes, you've learned many things while listening to this program and as you went through life. And sometimes we're the ones that give words to what you're feeling. But do you know what those feelings are sometimes? And do you know you can improve daily and build values?
Yeah, you can build values, you can prioritize yourself, you can choose yourself first, you can choose yourself over and over again, you can love yourself,
And
you
you
can
can-
care for yourself.
You should care for yourself. You should love yourself. And you know, another truth is, when you're a first child like we are, you're used to caring for
Oh
everybody.
my.
And this program has
It
really
could be
helped
very
me.
tasking, Kaytee.
Yes.
You know, everybody is just on your shoulder. Everybody is just taking your attention. And sometimes somebody will even care to ask you, how are you?
Because you're the answer to many people. So they always think, oh, please help solve my problem. But sometimes God will send some people that will tell you, can I bear part of your burden? And we give that to our husbands. They're
Yeah,
trying.
they are trying.
Permanent
And we do
burden
hope
bearers.
they will do better.
I hope so too. And
So welcome to the show. Kaytee, don't drag me there. Welcome to the show again. My name is Rachel Oluwafemi Oladipupo. You know you can call me Ray.
brilliant way. Isn't
Thank
she
you,
lovely?
Doctor.
I am Oluwakemi Ademola Remo. Simply Kaytee.
Dr. Kaytee.
Thank you.
Yeah, today again we want to discuss something highly relatable. If it's the Authentic Woman Show, see, if it affects you as a woman, then you can be sure on this show it affects us.
Yes.
Because what affects a woman affects every one of us.
And that is true. You see, the beautiful thing about life is that it will not happen to all of us at the same time. But sometimes it has happened to some people in the past, it's happening to some people right now, and it is waiting for some people in the future.
Yeah. So today we want to discuss something that you as a woman, what you experience day in, day out. And I remember very well that we said earlier that we experience things in life depending on the position you are, the position of your birth. Like Kaytee said, if you're a first child, pele baby.
Ekushe.
Pele. Because Shemo, and if you're a last child too, I envy you. Because you have a lot of people to actually reach out to, but that me, auntie me, and sometimes
But when
you
they
have
were
people
younger, they
who
were
will
the
still
ones that were
care.
doing all the work. You have to think about that. And so
That's
many
true.
times they are left with the grandparents, so really we give it to you if you're a female out there. We give it to you if whatever position you find yourself in the family. And sometimes when you have the first one not doing what they have to do, the second one has
Pick
to
it
take
up.
over.
Yeah.
So we give you we really want to say thank you to all of you that are reaching out to help others, bearing the burden of others, helping others to grow, especially those that are in your professional positions like teachers, people's children who you never knew, home caregivers. A lot of you are doing so well. God bless you.
Amen. So today we want to talk about prioritizing your peace.
Yes.
And if there's anything that bothers women, agenda most is worry and anxiety.
Yes.
We just have a lot on our mind. We have a lot to think over, a lot of plan, a lot of ambition. You want to take care of a lot of things. But this time, sis, babe, it's time to think of yourself first and prioritize yourself.
Indeed, it is our nature to see what nobody is saying. You see, there's this part of the woman that perceive what is about to happen, and then we start trying to make sure that thing does, do everything to prevent it. But babe, if it happens, it happens. Oh, ọ̀run yabo.
Kò ń ṣọ̀rọ̀
Kò ń ṣọ̀rọ̀
ẹnìkan.
ẹnìkan.
And sometimes in life is just what it is.
It happens.
Life happens, and life happens to good people too. Sometimes you think, I'm good, why is this happening to me? But that is the reality of life. And the truth is, mistakes are just inevitable and unavoidable. Sometimes you just find yourself in some kind of mistake. Báwo mo ṣe débi báyìí? How exactly did I get there? But lo and behold, you are there.
I
What
read
do you
one
do?
title somebody called fail. He said fail is practicing. That is what? Your first time trying something new. So if you're trying it for the first time, it's the first time that you're trying, and you can try again.
Yeah.
So if you
and
didn't get 20%,
we go again.
you go again and
We
go,
go
again,
again,
and
we
go
go again,
Then
we
we
go again.
master it. When we have mastered it, then we say we are champions.
Yeah. So we are here to tell you today to keep hope alive. So if you have failed at that business, if you have failed at anything, it's time to, forgive yourself, prioritize yourself, and let go. And I want to read out this very quickly, Kaytee. I saw this on social media, and I think it would be helpful to people listening to us. And let me read this.
Okay.
I'm not going to clap back. I'm just not. If you say the sky is purple, then I'll tell you it's a lovely shade of lavender. If you say that it's morning when it's night, then I'll ask you what you are having for breakfast. If you say that it's raining when it's not, then I'll take out my umbrella for you. Some call it fake, but the truth is, it's me remaining true to myself and my peace. You see, I can no longer argue with people who strive to be misunderstood. I only strive for peace, and that's it. If it's not my fight to fight, then I'm not fighting it
Engaging.
at all.
Yes, I agree with that. If it's not your fight, don't fight. And that is why one of the things they say to people is that if it's not broken, don't fix it. And some women are fond of trying to fix what is not broken. Then you see, listening to people tell their stories, it's you listening to them. Let them mix. Don't be challenging their stories. It is their stories. Whatever they like to say,
And
let them say.
I like this Yoruba proverb. Pé tó bá nókun,
Okun ni.
okun ni. Tó bá jẹ́ to no far.
Ó
Ó
fà
tún
náà
fà náà
ni.
nìyẹn. Because a lot of times we see trying to argue, trying to correct people, trying to convince them, trying to ask for more explanation has gotten a lot of people
Into trouble.
into trouble.
Troubles they cannot handle. So we need to know, and I love this little thing about poking your nose in other people's affairs. It's like holding a dog by the tail. Who wants to do that? So please, let's know what we can handle. What is our business? In law, they call it jurisdiction. If it's within your jurisdiction, then you can judge it. If it's not within your jurisdiction, please
go.
don't bother. And then another thing is, nobody can hurt you if they're not really close to you.
Of course.
So the people that
until
hurt
you
us
even give
most,
them the permission
to hurt you. So if most of these troubles you will have will be around people you really care about. So that is why we must be authentic in our thought and perception about these people that we interact with.
Yeah, and like we said earlier, there are certain things that will happen to us as authentic women.
Yes.
Life will happen. You'll make mistakes. We fall, we rise. Life is just up and down. What do we do to this? Okay, lo and behold, it has happened. Or at some point, you are being rejected.
Yes.
And sometimes rejection will hit hard when you are rejected by somebody who you hold in high esteem.
Yes. And what is rejection?
Yeah.
We have to get that right. It's the dismissing or refusing of a proposal. This proposal could be, I want to love you. A child, a husband, or a spouse, a mother, a father, a brother, a sister, any human being dismissing you and refusing your proposal or idea. It also means an action of spurning your affections And you've seen those people, I just like him. What are you liking? If the person does not like you, what are you going to do about it? So please, we should be realistic in our expectations. We should know who we're giving our affections to, and we should be careful who we work with.
Yeah, and because the truth is, at some point in life, we will experience rejection.
It means that in one time, in one situation, with one person, things just didn't work out.
Yeah.
But it hurts.
That relationship probably didn't work out.
It didn't.
And you know how it felt. You've invested your emotion into it. You've loved this person. You've sacrificed a lot for this relationship, for that marriage, for that man. You know how much of yourself you've
for
invested.
That job.
For that job, for that career,
for that family. It can be anything. It
for
hurts.
that child.
For that child, yes. For that child. And the child has chosen his or her own part. And think of it, it's impossible to avoid it altogether. It is about attempting things in life that just didn't go the way we planned they would. And of course, for you to invest in anything, you have mobilized resources. You have mobilized time,
your
energy,
mindset,
money, your mindset,
energy.
your energy into that. And it just didn't work. Please bury it if it's dead.
Yeah, and of course it is important to know how to deal with rejection.
Yes.
You know, in a healthy version. Dealing with rejection in a healthy version is valuable to life and is one of the skills we must learn as women. That at some point, people would actually say no to us.
And you know, it's because of the nature of women. You see, men are very functional. A man can be your friend for 10 years and not know your house. They just deal with you, deal with the business, and they'll tell you that one is a bad guy, but they will maintain. But it's women that want to extend. You were just friends, you'll extend it to family. You extend it beyond workspace. You extend it to parties that you attend together.
We are who we are.
We are extenders. So that is why we suffer rejection.
We are multipliers. So whatever happens, so we just want to multiply it.
And extend.
This relationship, I just want to extend it to somebody else. And rejection strikes at our need for acceptance and belonging. You know, sometimes you just want to feel accepted by this person. You just want to be loved.
She's my
you just
darling.
Want to belong.
Is my own.
Is my own. Is my husband.
Even if he has 3 girlfriends, it's still your own. Even if he
has
side chicks,
you still accept.
The money, only 1/4 of his life.
So
at least
so I want to say, rejection make you feel anxious.
Yes.
And as a matter of fact, nothing make a person feel anxious and terrible than being rejected.
Well, what we're saying is that there's a life skill that is all about handling rejection, because you cannot avoid it. It will happen at one point or the other. Have you seen some skits where a mother is trying to correct a child and say, "Hey, your mommy, you really want that? Should you slap?" But that person is a grown-up and says, "No, this is the person I want to marry. You cannot dictate to me. This guy has this."
No, one of the people you cannot advise in life is a woman that is in love. Ṣé fẹ́ gbọ́ ìyẹn ara létí obìnrin tó bá wà in love wọn kì í advice wa. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n lo wa because torí gbogbo wa la wà involved. Ṣé rí obìnrin tó bá wà in love ẹ jọ mọ́ mi daddy
your God shall be my God.
Ẹ má advice wa. At that point gbọ́n kankan.
Àti fọ́jú àti fọ́kàn.
So ara àwọn àgbàlagbà náà jẹ́ máa ń sọ wọn ní tó bá obìnrin tó bá ẹ fi ilẹ̀ ojú àtọjà. So kí làwọn sọ fún wa ní pé kójú wa tó jà ń gbà mí ó yẹ ká ti understand ká ti ní emotional capacity láti handle àwọn nǹkan kan, because reason tí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ fi wà ní tí psychiatric home fi kún, in fact ẹ bá jẹ́ ìdọ́dọ̀ àwọn therapist obìnrin ló pọ̀ jù bẹ́ẹ̀.
obìnrin ló máa kún bẹ́ẹ̀. tẹ bá ra àwọn therapist tó kì í mọ̀ láwọn religious houses. tọ́nà máa ń pa obìnrin ṣe kún religious houses torí pé psychotherapy wà ń bẹ̀ ní therapy náà ń lọ fún wọn.
hope wà ní church, hope wà ní mọ́ṣáláṣí, kò sí bọ́ ṣe máa ṣe wáàsí tí wọ́n ní mú ọ̀rọ̀ hope ìrètí mọ́ fún obìnrin. So gbogbo reason tẹ́ fi máa ní àwọn obìnrin ló pọ̀ ní church most times kì í ṣe àdúrà tó lọ ń gbà yẹn gan ni, ṣùgbọ́n àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ motivation tó ń jẹ́ therapy fún wọn láti láti get over gbogbo àwọn pressure tó lè wọ́n experience. ẹ̀sùn wọn bèrè pé ta ló máa ń lé wọn o ọ̀rọ̀ ọkọ ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ. Gender yẹn náà ni. àwọn náà ni àwọn gender tó most problem àwa obìnrin
tó ń dógunlẹ̀. Gender yẹn náà ni.
But notwithstanding náà rí nǹkan ṣe sí.
àwa ṣáà ni ìyá wọn.
àwọn náà jẹ́ ló jẹ́ ká complete.
àwọn náà dẹ̀ ń bàbá wa.
àwọn náà dádì wa. So kí wàá la lè ṣe tàfijọ́ máa gbé nínú àlàáfíà. So I dey say pé rejection makes someone feel anxious, and it
also helps them sometimes to feel deep sadness, anger. They give you uncomfortable feelings because you're thinking, you see some people, when they ask you for something, you don't give them, immediately their faces will change. You've become their enemy immediately. They forget every other thing that you ever had. So this wonderful host of uncomfortable feelings, anger, anxiety, deep sadness, trigger pain response in our brain, meaning that we may experience physical pain when our feelings are hurt. So you see some people, they will hold their stomach when they hear very terrible news. Oh, they will hold their heart.
Chest.
Yes, their chest. Then they will bow their head. They will stoop. Some will even fall to the ground. Please don't break anybody's heart.
Yeah.
It's not nice.
So we are saying this to you, that if you experience rejection at some point, you are not weak.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
You are not
It's
weak,
natural.
yeah.
It's because you've invested your time, your energy, your love, your heart, your peace. And you know how ladies fall in love? No sleep at night. So the reversal of that thing,
And
those poems,
we've told us on this show that, most times you see this other gender,
they only have broken relationships.
they have a breakup. They don't experience
heartbreak.
Then generalize, àwọn kan lè wà tó máa
Tender
experience
heartbreak.
but most of the time breakup lọkùnrin máa ń ní.
Then
Bọ́n bá ṣe break up
ọkùnrin tó
yẹn,
bá
wọ́n ti
ṣe
move.
mistake fáwọn ọ̀rẹ́ pé ò ní heartbreak.
wọ́n máa sáré kàn
kí àwọn
sọ̀lẹ̀
máa sáré gbé jáde
pọ̀ dé.
wọ́n á fi
So,
ọ̀nà mi hàn.
àwọn obìnrin la máa ń
Ní-
suffer heartbreak tó máa
I'm
ń
waiting for
terrible.
him. I can do without him.
And there are
Can't live
stages
without
to
him.
this rejection.
Yes.
Denial stage tó yẹ pa máa kọ́ deny
kò lè ṣe irú ẹ̀.
láíláí mo
a ní mo
jẹ́rìí,
trust àlàyé mi.
ó máa ṣe wá
ṣó nǹkan
láíláí
ni
òun kọ́.
àlàní ni.
So,
àkàndé wọn.
Shemo, your first reaction to discovering someone is turning you down and would be disbelief. Wípé no kò ṣòótọ́ náà.
kí ló dé
Tó
náà
bá
ẹ kàn ń
jẹ́rìí
parọ́
stop
mọ́
ẹ̀
ni
now.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni náà irú nǹkan
So
bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lè
first
ṣẹlẹ̀.
stage nìyẹn, another stage ni anger. Kaytee ti sọ anger lẹ́ẹ̀kan. Shemo, ó máa ń dùnyàn.
ṣé pé gbogbo bí mo ṣe tó yìí wọ́n dẹ̀ lè sọ mí nù bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
Wọ́n jẹ́ ní mi pọ̀ rárá
Mi pọ̀ rárá, mi tó nǹkan.
So kí là ń sọ fún wa ní pé anger, don't go off on the person rejecting you.
No.
So, the way to go when you are being rejected is not to be angry, to be mad at yourself, It's just normal. At some point, you feel uncomfortable, you feel the pain. But whatever it is, don't settle in that place.
And whatever it is, I think the first thing for you to do is take another look at that relationship. You can journal. What really happened? Do an analysis.
You can bargain.
You can bargain.
But not chase. It's a different thing. Bargaining is different from chasing. When you bargain, you need to give this person who turn you down space. They don't owe you an explanation.
No,
and
they
you need to
don't.
understand this. It's not the time to start chasing them. You are not picking my calls. I called you. You did not
20
answer.
times.
You are now calling their friends to call them. No, this is not
Just
the time.
understand that all those their friends knew when it was happening. Okay? Because if they go out with somebody else, their friend will know. Their family members will know. So don't reduce your value and self-worth by chasing.
Yes, it's time to invest in yourself.
Yes.
When you are being rejected, it's time to sit down, reevaluate your life.
Yes.
Journal, like Kaytee said, ẹ kọ sílẹ̀, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀, kí làwọn nǹkan tí mo ṣe tí mi ṣe dáadáa tó lè fà á tẹ́ni if you turn me down.
Yes.
Then after that being done, then you can now think of it. Understand the fact that you don't hold this person any explanation.
And that person does not also owe you their life. You met at some point. Recognize that rejection is part of life. And that this person was not born with you. Even if they were your twin, they were minutes apart. So it has happened. It has happened.
Yeah.
So which way forward?
Accept their decision with grace.
Yes.
Okay, this person said no. So the next thing to do is to accept it. Okay, what do we do?
Yes.
Life happens. We move.
Yes. And then process your emotions. What am I really feeling? Am I feeling so sad? Okay. Am I feeling so sad? I think we should go for this.
Yeah, let's go
advert.
for this quick break. And after this time, the Authentic Woman Show continues. However, let's know where you're watching us from. Drop a comment and reaction. We'll be glad to take them.
That's on anybody, anywhere you day, cause go pay, make a man grace, taking it.
On the 103.5 FM.
Do you need a reliable and super fast unlimited internet for your business and home use? If yes, iWorld Networks is your solution with our uptime affordable internet via fixed broadband. No data caps and throttling. You can enjoy your distance learning, business meetings, and family time with our reliable internet. With 24/7 proactive customer support and 99.8% uptime. We also provide connectivity for offices, schools, financial services, hotels, government, etc. Chat with us on www.iwn.ng. iWorld Networks, we've got you covered. Sign up and get connected today.
Ibadan, are you ready? It is Walk with Honor Season 2. Get ready to walk with great and amazing minds that appreciate exercise. This year, in an effort to keep the heart pumping in its best form, we shall be walking together for a 10-kilometer distance. Walk with Honor Season 2 is coming up in December 2024. There's a walk for one and walk for all. Let's get together with some interesting celebrities, dignitaries, popular Nollywood artists, and your favorite on-air personalities as we count down to December 2024. It's gonna be one of the best walks of your life. For sponsorship and partnership, call 0807-777-4880. That's 0807-777-4880. Walk with Honor Season 2. Coming soon. Let's go there.
Honor 103.5 FM.
ọkọ mi ò ṣiṣẹ́ mọ́ iṣẹ́ nípa ni ó ti rí káyà àti bí àfihàn owó wà lọ́wọ́ ọlọ́run èmi ò ní jẹ́ kébi pa.
Oh yeah, 2 fingers in it. Oh yeah, 2 fingers in it. Oh yeah, 2 fingers in it.
Oh yeah, 2 fingers in the air.
Wonder woman, wonder woman. Oh, superwoman in the building, we on fire, Wonder woman, wonder woman. Oh, superwoman in the building, we on fire. Shout out to all of my ladies, independent women where they make it. Shout out to all the mamas where they take care of their babies, where they take care of their business. Come they take care of their baby. Super women in the building where they go hard, where they go places. Looking sweet, wear designer. He's a beast, he's a tiger. Run the streets, getting moolah. Oh yeah, put 2 fingers in the air for man.
Yeah, welcome back. The show is still the Authentic Woman Show. And if you're watching us on Facebook, again, let us know where you're watching us from. We would like to take your comments and your reaction. Today we've been having conversation around rejection, what rejection is, and most importantly, how to prioritize
your peace,
your own peace.
Yes.
So we've told you what rejection is, and the phases of rejection, the denial stage, and now how do we handle rejection? We told you, especially if it's a romantic relationship,
because that is what
You've
is
just
directly
been
linked
served
to your future
breakfast.
breakfast. And sometimes it is more than breakfast, it's break fast. It will even destroy the night as well.
Go.
Heartbreak.
So if you had to handle rejection, from a romantic interest,
It can affect how you see yourself, because you thought you knew this person, you thought you could judge right, you thought you could make up your mind, but then everything is
what
now,
it is.
and unfortunately, the person is always on your DP. Those things. Everybody knew about this relationship. That can affect how you think about yourself.
And a quick one, we need to say this to people listening to us. If you are single, until he plays a ring on it, until he make the commitment
On that ring finger,
and until he make an announcement on that relationship,
until his
about
parents
you,
meet you,
please don't
assume
carry the relationship
On your head.
You get why? Because the thing is, sometimes life happens, and it happens to even people that least expect it.
People that are very
this is
good, we feel
this
it
is
most.
and everybody, you've already announced and everybody knows it will hurt you more.
Especially if you have changed your name. You know, some ladies are like that. They'll start bearing the person's they can love.
Okay, àwọn ètí mo máa ń rí ni olórí.
Now you know. So they've linked their names to the guy's name. When people see them, they even refer to them like Missy. Some even moving.
So all we're saying in essence is, please, whatever, if you have not placed a ring on it, you have the responsibility to protect yourself from pain and from heartbreak.
And you see, there's no sense going to that level. If they love you, they'll marry you. Ask that gender.
In fact,
they don't let you go once they love you.
See, the evidence of love is marriage. I love you, I love you, I love you.
He's the one that married me, that loves me, Jared.
I love you, yes. Show the confirmation. So we are that's just by the side. So how do you handle rejection from a romantic interest? The first is allow yourself to feel and express your emotion
in a healthy way, so that you can process them. Look at the relationship. Were you slack? How did you meet? Did you turn friendship to relationship, or did you allow it to flow in?
Relationship actually defined. You know, sometimes we don't even define our relationship with people.
Yes.
We are just close to them. We are friends. We are
and
good, and we assume we're already in relationship.
You know, during this assumption process, it could be that that person has another relationship that is not around.
Of course.
And he's maintaining that relationship and he's telling you, you are the queen of my life because you are available.
So what we're saying to you in essence is, take inventory now.
Yes.
Okay, what happened in this relationship?
Why is it always
how did I contribute
to the fall?
To the fall in this relationship?
To the breakfast. Was I the one buttering the bread while he was frying the egg?
Yeah. Well, okay. Am I the one that actually contributed a big deal to this breakup?
Yes.
So what we're saying to you in essence is, take inventory, sit down with yourself.
Did I love him more than he loved me?
Yeah.
Was I conscious and intentional about what I am doing?
And another thing to do is to practice self-care.
That one
the best
is
time
the best.
to take care of yourself is after rejection and heartbreak.
You know what I always feel? When something is very hot, I just want to go and wash my hair, fix my nails, then that goes. Because you'll be surprised in that process. Salon is a very great place for women. You will hear stories, just like teachers.
Pedicure, you know.
As
sometimes
you're doing
you just
that,
relieve yourself, you pamper yourself, you give yourself that kind of treat that make you feel like a baby girl again.
Yes, and it will bring you in contact with your own flesh. So you're not just running in your own head, you're in contact with your flesh.
So reframe the rejection by challenging negative thoughts and focusing on positive aspects of yourself and your life.
Now look at it. You're still your pretty self, the girl he met. You still have the ace place. He may not know what he's doing. He may be rejecting you today, but you're prepared for a better man. Think about the experiences. Think about the worth that you bring to your life. Think about the future that lies ahead of you. Please reframe your mind and challenge
and it's not
the
time
negative
to
thoughts.
actually start cursing him. You know, a lot of ladies
please don't curse
the
him.
fact that he broke up with you does not mean his future will not be good.
It does not.
Accept that.
And you don't want to become a witch because of him.
Because now you will not marry well.
He will marry
well.
Leave that one. His mother is praying. His sisters are praying.
You just have to focus on your own life.
Yes.
Let's go of the negativity and just pay attention to yourself, because the energy you actually give out to him at that time will actually come back to you.
And you know the most dangerous thing is that after they've left, please shut your door, because some ladies allow the crawly to crawl back, and then before you know what's happened, there are 5 crawling backs every time, and I don't think that's palatable. That is toying with your heart. Please,
if you've actually added value to yourself,
you would have outgrown that level.
You would have outgrown that person. Remember that rejection is not a reflection of your worth.
No.
And remind yourself to stay open to future possibilities.
Definitely. So those possibilities will come as you up your game, as you increase in value. Look, rejection will take place at a level, but beyond that level, you can find acceptance. And accept you first. Are you acceptable to you?
You should ask yourself,
yes,
are you likable? Are you lovable? What are the characters that you yourself you have? Because sometimes sometimes you are the problem.
Most of the time, we all contribute to the breakfast. Maybe there were some things you have spoken against and you did not. Maybe there were red flags you did not pay attention to.
maybe you are not true to yourself even in this relationship.
You just managed the relationship. Accepted the last person, the next person.
To this person, and we just want to impress
to
this
build
person.
the relationship.
We just want to make effort. You know it's not working, but you are just trying so hard to make effort. So we're saying to you that at this time, we want you to prioritize your peace, because your peace will actually determine your growth and your progress. A settled mind, only a settled mind can think of peace, of progress and growth. And it's just few months to 2025.
Yes.
And you see, we mentioned 2025 because Kamama Roboya 2024. So that our mistakes that she so far by. Ètò bá ṣe correct, amale correct. Adé ti sọ fún wa tẹ́lẹ̀, this program is a non-judgmental zone.
No.
We are not here to judge you. Pé ìwọ náà ìwọ ẹ ò dáhùn. Nǹkan tá à ń sọ fún wa ní pé, okay, a ti mọ̀ pé ibi báyìí ni mo kù sí rè. Okay, ibi tá jẹ́ wa kù sí, ẹni yìí ti reject wa. Wọ́n ti reject wa láwọn spaces kọ̀ọ̀kan. Kí la lè ṣe fúnra wa? Ṣá ká wá settle down síbẹ̀, ká wà in pain of that rejection, ká wà depressed. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ti wà depressed just because they were rejected. Èmi àtọkùnrin love kẹ
ó ti agbọ́dọ̀ love ara nǹkan tá wáyé wá ṣe nìyẹn.
Kí ló jẹ́ love? Ẹ wo
ara nǹkan tá wáyé wá ṣe nìyẹn.
hot lọ́wọ́ ni love
ó dùn.
So what we're saying in essence is we want you to be happy, we want you to have a thriving and a fulfilling relationship, and of course to enjoy authentic love. So now that you know what to do when you are being rejected, so it's time to prioritize you.
Yes.
It's time to focus on you. It's time to put you first. You know, probably before now, you've been putting this person first.
And putting yourself last.
Nǹkan kékeré, ọ̀rẹ́ mi o, ọkọ mi, baby mi o,
darling mi o.
Ọ̀ní mi o.
When you wake up in the morning, instead of picking your book to plan your day, you pick your phone to call the person. You're becoming so controlling. You're just so busy.
The first person you speak to in the morning
is the person.
And the last person
at night.
You speak
the same
to
person. So please check yourself and get busy, really.
Yeah, peace of mind. Let's talk about peace and how to prioritize your peace. How to find yourself again.
Peace of mind is the foundation of personal well-being. Why so? Your mind is the place where you make decisions. So when you are confused, when you don't know what to do, when you know, if you know the person's character, you can know your mind about that person. This person is not good.
Yeah.
Then you know what to do.
As women, we have this natural instinct in us. The instinct that I will see a good person, I'll say, this person is good.
Nice, yes.
And you'll see another person, you just feel,
I don't want to have anything to do with this person. But when another person, look at it, take another look. That's when we become confused.
Yeah, and sometimes love does not even need explanation.
No, it does not.
Love is perfect.
Love is.
Any love that you have to explain, that you have to give reason to love, is not love.
It's not love. I agree with
Babe,
you.
if you have to explain, if you have to convince
yourself,
but this person, but then, oníṣẹ́ tó dá lọ́mọ. Fi sílẹ̀.
What they call employer. You cannot control that.
Nǹkan tá à ń sọ fún wa ni pé love tá bá ti explain, tá bá ti ṣàlàyé, tá bá ti define, sometimes is not love.
Yeah.
So it's time to actually make peace with your own self, make peace with your soul, so that you'll be at the right state of mind to make choices and to make decisions that will help your growth, your personal growth.
Your care. Love yourself. Be compassionate. You know, we discussed self-love, self-compassion. Please love yourself. Be kind to yourself. When you will not serve others, don't serve yourself. Because some people can beat themselves in the head, on the head, in the neck, break their own legs, whereas they would never do it to
and
anybody
not even
else.
forgive themselves. Sometimes it's easy to forgive other people. They walk up to us,
and immediately they turn on
you. But when it comes to you know how tough, you know how difficult you are with yourself. So sis, babe, it's time to take it easy with yourself, please, for your own growth, for your own mental health, for your emotional and physical health. It's time to take it easy with yourself.
Your inner peace refers to a state of calm, serenity, and tranquility of mind. It is you having no mental disturbances. It is you getting rid of worry, anxiety, greed. Greed is also part of the problem.
And practicing self-compassion too.
Yes, it is you controlling your desires, removing hatred, ill
Anger.
will, delusion.
òun la fi sọ fún wa kì í ṣe time tẹ máa gbé àwọn tó kù yẹn ṣe pé ìpín yẹn kò jẹ́ ní ṣe báyìí fún tálàárọ̀ bá ní ẹ̀wọ̀n ẹ̀fìyẹn lẹ̀ ọlọ́run ò kì í ṣe
ọba ìka kò lè gbọ́rọ̀ àdúrà
the
kan
same
mẹ́yẹn.
God tó love ẹ̀yin
ọlọ́run
tó love ẹni yẹn.
ọlọ́run tó dẹ̀ fẹ́ prevent future disaster ló ní kẹ́ tètè to cancel.
so ẹ má jẹ́ ká wá dúró lórí pé
tẹ́ bá
nǹkan tó jẹ́ máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí máa wá dúró tì ẹ filẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ àfihàn sọ́wọ́ ọlọ́run. So what we say in essence is prioritize yourself, set healthy boundaries. Bóyá àìní boundary ló jẹ́ kí a suffer pain a suffer the other time. It's time to set healthy boundaries and practice self-compassion and self-forgiveness.
And if it is happening to you that you're beginning to have intrusive thoughts, that means you just sit by yourself and thoughts, please seek for a support system. You may need to go for psychotherapy. You may need to sit and share your thoughts with your friends. Go to happy places.
And that is why we've always told you it's
have
important to have
girlfriend.
friends.
Hey.
Women, ladies are tough. Women are kinikon.
Women
Life cannot be lived in isolation. Share your obìnrin ló lè understand bí heartbreak ṣe máa ń rí. Tẹ́bẹ̀ man is my best friend. Kò lè yé wọn. Obìnrin ló lè sọ fún ẹ bí menstrual cramps ṣe rí because we've been in that shoe. Àwa lájọ mọ̀. There are certain things you would need to explain to a man. There are certain things you don't have to explain to another lady.
And we say if you're explaining, you go explain tire. Because
because
who
of
knows
the
it knows it. Who does not know it.
Let's go on this break, and after this time, the Authentic Woman Show continues.
Superwoman in the building, we on fire, fire. Raise your hands if you are top shooter, and you know say you are
On the 103.5 FM.
The essence of interior design will always be about people and how they live. It is about the realities of what makes for an attractive, civilized, and meaningful home environment. This is our foremost concern at Mr. Johnson Furniture and Interior Decoration. And this is why we stay faithful to your own taste, because nothing you really like is ever out of style. Mr. Johnson Furniture and Interior Decoration, we specialize in importing and delivering quality royal beds, sofas, lights, and doors to every home across Nigeria. We are located inside Dogafort Filling Station in Lewura Junction, Akala Express, Ibadan. Call us up on 080-913-35706 or send a WhatsApp message to 090-445-30230. We don't just sell quality products. Our maintenance team is on standby to give free routine maintenance for a whole year after purchase. Mr. Johnson Furniture, our passion is to bring affordable luxury to every home and offices.
Are you in need of captivating graphic designs? Would you like to print banners, stickers, and flyers? Immaculate Digital Prints got you covered. We offer all kinds of printing services and production of jotters, paper bags, and programs for events. For more inquiries, kindly check in at number 40 Adebajo Street, Kongi, Bodija, Ibadan, or call 0810-9873-754 or 0708-644-1109, or check out our IG page at Immaculate Digital Prints NG. Immaculate Digital Prints, delighting hearts.
On the 103.5 FM.
So I call your name when you ask me. Gee, that guy is my guy.
Welcome back. The show is still the Authentic Woman Show, and today we're talking about how to prioritize
your peace.
And you see that song, the question:
Who is your support structure?
Who is in your cycle?
Who
get your back? Who there for you?
You fit call if in day her for midnight.
Who
go share your tears?
Person around you no mean say they be for you. So important and soften one in a sense, we need a support system.
Yes.
We need a circle. See, it's good to have romantic relationship and every other ship, but then you need relationship with your own kind of people, your tribe, people you can trust. And when you are being rejected by this other gender, and you can always go to and say, babe, abo remain get out snap out of it. So I need support system. Yes. And we also need to know that prioritizing our peace of mind creates a solid foundation upon which personal growth, happiness, success can thrive. Without this personal peace of mind, peace of mind.
Self-talk. You look at yourself in the mirror. Please stop it. It is ingratitude. God has made you wonderfully and beautiful, and you should know that you are a success going somewhere to happen.
Yeah.
Don't treat yourself like a failure,
like a trash.
Yes.
Another thing you need to do is to forgive yourself.
Please.
Understand that mistake
is part of life.
Inevitable. In fact, me the more me. But then if you mistake one building block
for the future.
We have the responsibility to now turn these mistakes to building blocks, to build
the future,
a success for ourselves, and to build a future. Live in the moment. That's true.
And
forgive
understand
yourself.
That life is life. What Yorubas will say,
it does not even worth
it. So please don't harm yourself. Don't do a negative talk. Tell yourself there is sunshine after the darkness of the night.
There is ray. There is hope.
Ray.
All right. So we're saying to you again, prioritize your peace. One of the things that are actually taking your peace is, if you need therapy. For some people, music is their therapy. For some people, dancing. And that is why you don't judge people. I want come at the parole de you. You want judge one. But I want more therapy one.
I'm telling you. Free session here. One need lots of for take care.
So don't judge people. If you want le.
Johnny therapy. Therapy.
Reduce
no ṣe máa pè ní vituperation ó ń gbé poison jáde kúrò lára ẹ̀ nìyẹn.
So nǹkan tó bá jẹ́ therapy tí ẹ mọ̀ ẹlòmíì kó hang out pẹ̀lú àwọn ọ̀rẹ́
òní
therapy ẹlòmíì kó lọ church kó lọ mọ́ṣáláṣí
òní therapy
nǹkan tẹ́ bá ti jẹ́ tó jẹ́ therapy
ẹlòmíì kó kọ poem
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
kó wojú ọ̀run báyìí kó ní
ẹlòmíì gbà ẹni inspiration máa wá láti
sórí ẹ̀ tó máa kọ̀ọ̀kan ẹ jẹ́ sọ péyìn di purpose.
So at this point ó yẹ kí gbogbo wa ti mọ therapy wa what works for you tó bá jẹ́ ti wá mọ therapy yẹn ẹ jẹ́ ká stick sí because if we are going to thrive in life we have to have this personal peace with ourselves, and it helps us to strive in success, nurture healthy relationship and depth and riches even to our own lives.
And you should know you are yet to meet the best person in your life.
You are a work in progress.
So be kind to yourself. Don't break your arm and damage the resources before your belt.
And it's not too late.
It's never too late.
You can start over again.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. Because mo just invest so much. Ma padà nbi tí mo dé ni. Sherry continue on a wrong path. Kò ní kéèyàn dé right place.
Doubling the speed.
Ọ̀nà tí mo wà yìí.
Ó wrong.
Ẹ
tètè padà ẹjọ́ ẹ pànàdà.
Ẹ má jà lọ any further.
Ẹ pànàdà. Wọ́n ti ń pànà gbogbo didi train gan dà. Ẹ pànàdà.
Yeah, so to everyone who joined us on the show today, we want to say a very big thank you. Thank you for listening to The Authentic Woman. And like we've always told you, conversation can continue online after this time. Sheriff Agumbiade, and to everyone who joined us and who will still join us after this time, thank you so very much. My name is Rachel Oluwafemi Oladipupo. Remember to prioritize your peace and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
I am Oluwakemi Ademola Aremu. Your past is history, your future is by your own determination. You are the architect of your life.